Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. To all our beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on that notification button so that you will be notified for more upcoming videos. In the comment section, please know the regretful comment. Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Want to be dancing, I will have started dancing since I started my platform. But you say that I came seriously prepared, even though I never knew it was going to turn this way. I came seriously prepared to enlighten when I came onto the social media space. Even though some said I came late, but I came at the time I came. And in the few years, I know in my own little way, I have made some impacts in the lives of people, at least from how people call me, even from the follow I have. If I'm not making impacts, people will not follow me. I am not on social media to dance. I'm not on social media. I am not an entertainer. I am not a music person. So if you want entertainment, you go to the celebrities pages, to skit makers pages, to comedian pages. This is where you get entertainment. So if you want to hear about what is going on in our society, home and abroad, then this channel is for you. In my own little way, I may not be able to do it in a broad way, but the little I do, many people will have told me that they had some news on my page. Not because it's not trending, but sometimes people might just have to get some news. I mean, it all depends. Probably in the going around, they get the news through me. So, and I think I'm fulfilled doing what I am doing. I know how to dance, so, and I love I love dancing, but I cannot be dancing on social media. If I dance, maybe once a while if I go to a party. So that is it. So good afternoon, everyone. Shabiton Shabola and Della, welcome. Adeyinka Sonny, welcome. You deserve it, my AATV show in the making. Yeah, we are changing it soon. So thank you guys and welcome, and thanks for joining me this afternoon. Every one of you, you are all welcome once again. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe as you watch me, and don't forget to click a like on the video as you are watching us this evening. This afternoon, it all depends on your time. Don't forget to click a like, and if you have not yet subscribed, kindly help us to subscribe to this channel, and we promise you're going to have fun, okay, on this channel. You're going to have fun. We are one family on this channel, for those of us that know ourselves. All right, guys. So I saw this news. This news has been, I woke up to see it anyway. It just came online today, trending. Many of us have seen it. And it's so unfortunate that this is what we have to start facing as a people, especially considering this is coming from a youth. It's so sad that this is coming from a youth. I've tried to Google the name of this girl, Chinemezie Sapphire. Chinemezie Sapphire Ekwe. Let me call the name anyhow. Let me be sure I am calling her name right. Chinemezie Sapphire Egemasi. From her look, she looks so innocent. From her look, this is somebody that every parent will be very proud of. Very intelligent. But unfortunately, we still need to know how she got involved with scammers. According to the story, as young as she has been indicted for a crime, internet fraud of $1.3 million. Sapphire calls herself a tech guru. She said she's a tech guru. If you check her LinkedIn, I went to check her LinkedIn. I type out her name and I saw that she has a LinkedIn account. So I checked the LinkedIn account. She said she's a tech guru. She has once worked with H&M and some big companies. So I was wondering what could have made this girl to get to this extent. So let me just quickly read out the news to you. Then we talk a little bit about it. We're talking about three things now. So they said she's in a Sapphire Igemasi, a Nigerian programmer known online as a tech queen, has been arrested by the FBI in Bronx, New York, when she came into New York. Remember yesterday I mentioned that there was a guy that was a motivational speaker. I can't remember his name again, unfortunately. I can't remember his name. Okay, you are a silent watcher, Romy. You're welcome. So I can't remember her name again per se. Morayo, you're welcome. I remember the guy's name. The guy said he's a tech guru too, a motivational speaker, into estates, but very young. Of course, people can be rich as a young guy, but you really have to say this is what you do per se. So I became skeptical and I searched out his name and I found out that this guy has been arrested in the same US, New York precisely. He came into New York for holiday and he was arrested. He never knew FBI was already investigating him. So as I'm talking, the guy is in jail, just like Chinemezie Sapphire. This last name is not so easy for me to pronounce. Egewasi. But let's just stay at calling her Sapphire. So she was arrested at New York on April 10, 2025. They said she was arrested alongside a Ghanaian national, Samuel Osei, who is believed to have led the fraud ring. The arrest is linked to a federal grand jury indictment from 2024. That means while she was doing all her social media thing, doing her underground work of whatever they are doing, already they are carrying out their case. Indicted. She was indicted already. Not as if she's a suspect or alleged. Already indicted. Confirmed. So they said the arrest is linked to a federal grand jury indictment from 2024, last year, which accuses Egemasi and others of internet fraud and money laundering between September 2021 and February 2023. That is within almost 3 years. Investigators allege Egemasi created a fake website mimicking official US government. That is a huge crime. Hey! No be say she scammed somebody one-on-one. This one, she went to use to clone US government websites. Hey! To steal login details and help move stolen money. The group is accused of defrauding the city of Kentucky, not individual. States. Now states then go steal from. They didn't steal from individual. They stole from the states of Kentucky. Millions, including rerouting $965,000 and $330,000 into a specific account, bank account in 2022. Hell, Egemasi, who previously resided in UK, is believed to have joined the syndicate as their tech specialist after meeting the conspirators in Ghana. She faces a potential prison sentence of over 20 years. So as it is possible they give her. She falsely claimed to have interned as multinational companies. Yes, I saw that. As it is likely she's going to go for more than 30 years. So, are we saying, this case, I'm supposed to even treat this case with Shiju Ola's case, Oladipopo, because it's almost similar. A young pikin that is supposed to be under parents. They said this girl initially was living in Ghana. She left Nigeria to go and live in Ghana. Maybe that was when she went to meet with those people. So from Ghana, she relocated to UK as a student. She's studying at Roski School of Yellow School. Yeah. She's studying in UK while she's doing what she's doing. So they have been in the job. 20 years is not bad. She's going to get more than 20 years. Minimum. You know, they are going to count each case, each of the this thing. So I'm very sure she's going to get more than 20 years by the time they are done. This lady, if you go and look at her LinkedIn, let me put her LinkedIn. This is where they think Oyinbo is a fool. You can only fool Nigerians who do not think. Number one, when I saw her LinkedIn profile, the first question that came to my mind is, how old is this girl? Immediately I saw the post. I said, how old is this girl? I was very, very inquisitive of her age. I want to know how old she is from her profile on LinkedIn. According to her, she said, let me read it from here. If you look at her profile, let me play it so you can be reading it. We should scroll up. I was like, ọmọdún mélòó lọmọ yìí? That she said she has worked in all these places and all that. You know, she said she's a woman resources management undergraduate at Anglia Ruskin University. Okay? And she went on to say what she's doing, the bachelor something she's planning, she's going through. She wrote her activity. She said she has been doing. You see, all these people. All these people, look at her profile. That's her profile on LinkedIn. No? All these people, they will just come and put anything on social media space. And people will look at it and say, ah, this person get big profile. Just like Baba Dudu. I remember when I did Baba Dudu's case, I said, how old is Baba Dudu to be claiming he's a billionaire? And claiming such billions. I said, where has he worked? These are normal questions any reasonable people should be asking. But we just embrace them. Once they say they are rich, we don't ask questions. So I was checking her profile and all the things she said she has been doing. I was like, something is not adding up here. I said, no. Something is not adding up. I didn't see her age. Her age has not been disclosed. I didn't see I'm sure when the case is concluded, they are going to bring out what her age is. But with the case, the crime she has committed, trust Oyinbo, especially here in America. I love America for one thing. They will take tape rule to measure your jail time for you. If at a certain age, people will say, we celebrate money, we celebrate achievements without asking questions. A girl of how old is claiming to people that she's a woman resources expert, she's a tech guru, she's a tech queen. And you know why? You know what? This girl has been traveling luxuriously. Of course, there's no how they can hide it because it is no money they work for. So she's been traveling all the while that FBI was investigating her, checking her. In fact, according to the news, her Facebook page, they even mentioned when her Facebook page was open, which was in 2016. And they can't do without social media, unfortunately. It is through social media they get all the things they do. All the connection, all the whatever they want to do, they have to use internet. And as long as you are using internet with a phone number, your destination, your location, your activities, either you are on Facebook, you are not on Facebook. Either you are on TikTok, you are not on TikTok. Either you are on Instagram, you are not on Instagram. As long as you have to use internet. Yeti Mama, welcome. As long as you have to use internet, you have to use a phone number, and you are still living on this face of earth. You still from America. America will fish you out. No matter where you are as a person. But of course, they need to still use internet. It is through internet they do their job. It is through internet they do the stuff they do. Their connection, whoever they are meeting and all that. So, for America, it is very good. They will fish you out. No hiding place for you. Except they are not concluded on your case. Once they conclude on your case, they will find you wherever you are. So this girl, she's been traveling all over the place, spending money. She's definitely should be in her 20s. This guy is not even up to 30, the way I see it. I agree with you, Aproko. So she has an oga who is the Ghanaian. The Ghanaian was her boss. That's Samuel Okay. So she is the one working on the internet for them to go into internet. You know, they will steal people's identity, use it to steal from the government. And they have been doing it for years. The first breakthrough they had was that $900 and something thousand. That the first breakthrough. Followed by the second one, which was about $300,000. And obviously, it is possible coming into America might even be to probably meet some other people they will be working together with. And of course, she never knew already FBI was following her up and down on internet. They don't have to follow you physically. Making her continue. That is the news. Making her continue. American government are not joking. You see, some people are even supporting her. Some people say, Oyinbo don't steal from us. May them begin steal from them. Just come and encourage you. Let the people that are saying, now papa money now they collect. By the time they will catch you, now only you go jail. No be all of them. America will not just arrest you. They will have had enough evidence against you. You are all of you people that will say what they have done. There is no big deal. Say Oyinbo self they do am. Until somebody steal from you, maybe you will know the pain of stealing. If what is going on is not enough evidence for you to curb crime, for you to stop crime, you will meet yourself where you don't meet yourself. And the earlier the better, we stop celebrating the riches, because this is what has gotten us to this point here. People will just come, flaunt money. The money, you don't know how they get it. They will just flaunt money. They will do it anyhow. They coin water, money in water. I don't know. Ola Adewale, mi o mo. I don't know. Me no Rikini, I don't know what it means. I will Google it. They will tell you money na water. Now for our slogan, for our place, I dey hear say money na water. Me, I have never seen money as water. Because when you are saying money is water, you mean money is surplus. Then it should go round. Money is not water. If na money na water, we should be fetching it at the back of our house. If na money na water, when we open our tap, money should come. You see what they are handing over to the youth. If a young lady that is very, very brilliant, very intelligent, look at if she had stayed in that tech world legitimately, look at the places she would have gone. If they can be using this young girl to be going into government, creating government platform, portfolio, internet portfolio. Imagine this girl, if she did not go into this thing, who are the people who lure this girl into it? And before we blame the people who lured her into it, who are the parents that gave birth to this girl, that didn't monitor this girl till she's got to this stage? Asking question. Where are you getting this money from? Or maybe they ask. She told them she's getting it from her tech something. Maybe her parents are not so educated. Who knows? And she lied to them. But there is always something that I always tell my children. You get to a certain age in life. Whatever decision you take, whatever action you take, the repercussion is not on me anymore. It's on you. So I always tell them, I beg go, look at all my wahala all these years. Making our kajeje, know the kind of friends you are following. Let me tell you something, and I think I've said this thing before. If you are living abroad, even in Nigeria too, please talk to your children. Immediately I got my children to this place, and my children came into this place. Barely 2 years they got here. A friend called my son, a friend in Nigeria, called my son. So this is just to let you know what is going on. And told my son that my son should give him his account number. That he wants to show me full account number. Something like give me your account number or something like that. I can't remember. But the bottom line is that they want to use my son's account to transfer money. Àkóbá àdábá àníri. Gbogbo abiyamọ tó ń wò mí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, be close to your children so that when to work, they want to do anything. Adéyẹmí báwo ni bàbá mi ṣó wà? If they want to do anything, they will tell you before they take that step. And my son said, Mommy, I want to give my friend my account or something. Or I can't remember, something about transferring money, Sha. I now said, who is the person? He said, my friend in Nigeria. I said, what is the money for? He said it's a money somebody is going to give him, then I will collect. I remember. The person wants to give money, use my son's account to collect money. Then my son will now find a way to transfer the money to Nigeria. Mutiroti. I now said, my son now told me that how do they transfer money to Nigeria? I said, transfer money to Nigeria for what? What money are you transferring to Nigeria? He said, my friend in Nigeria wants to collect some money and he wants to use my account. Then I will now transfer the money to him in Nigeria. Then I said, Abolori buruku lomo no. My son was like, mommy. I said, yes. Abi ko fe ba mi da fún ọmọ yẹn bí tó wà. Use your account for what? Transfer money. The person they craze. Now instantly, I sat all my children down. I say, never, never, never ever give your accounts to anybody. I said they want to use your account to collect money. But police will arrest you before they know you are not even in charge of, you don't even know anything about it. You have to really prove that you don't know anything. I say, oh yeah, right now, block whoever that person is. And I say, from now, be careful of your friends back home. I don't trust them. Please, talk to your children. If we pretend this is not happening, we are deceiving ourselves until we get there. There is a particular lady, something Orobo, something, I can't remember her name. She has tag on her leg. They are still monitoring her after she has gone to jail and come out. According to her story, she said she used the account for somebody she never knew, or probably she knew the guy was into 419, but she never knew using her account to collect money could give her problem. I can't remember the real story. That was how one lady to tell me that there is a business. So I say, what business? She said, the business, I'll be making money. I say, what type of business is that? She said, it's a very small business. All I need is to do is just to leave my account details. I say, leave my account details for what? He says some money will be passing through there and they will be giving me commission. If I am greedy, that was the time I was really, as in, okay, her boyfriend, she helped her boyfriend collect money in her account. God bless you. She still has shackles on her leg as they talk. Now I tell the lady, he said they will be giving me commission. Now I tell her, I don't want. This is one of the reasons I stopped being friends to that lady. I just deleted her number. If she called me, I know the answer. She stopped calling me. Can you come back? Uncle Monitor. Thank you. Can you come back to me? How will I explain? Before you explain, you can't even explain because you are a full-grown adult. You are a full-grown adult. Why will you leave your account for somebody to transfer money through it? You are an accomplice. So for somebody, unfortunately, this girl, this our very beautiful daughter, bó ṣe fine tó, very intelligent, a tech guru. Do you know what it is in this world of technology to be a tech guru? And yet you could not wait for your time. And the next thing you want to do is to go and connive with people to be stealing from the government. Not Nigerian government, yo. Not Lagos state government, yo. Not Enugu state government, yo. We are talking about Kentucky government in America. American government. Wàláì wọ́n máa wọ́n báyìí ní gbọ̀rọ̀gbọ̀rọ̀ fún. Because as far as Oyinbo is concerned, she cannot say she doesn't know what she's doing. She is a full-grown adult. She is responsible for all her decisions and her actions. And this brings me to the case of, I didn't want to talk about this now, but let me just keep it in. The case of Shijuola Oladipupo, that Babcock student. I don't know if many of you have seen the latest update on the guy, on the young boy. Babcock have suspended the guy. They rusticated him from the school. And they said from their findings that they found out that Oladipupo was already doing Yahoo Plus, as in going to herbalist as a 16-year-old boy. Remember they mentioned black soap, that he came to school with some black soap and sponge, and the mates said they were not comfortable to stay in the same room with him because of that black soap and sponge. And some of you are saying, black soap will matter, kini kan will matter. I say, at this dispensation, with what we are seeing, Lenny black soap or Papa, money, I as an adult, I cannot allow somebody using black soap. O ma loju black soap to ma lo to kan mi ma balẹ̀. Maybe our package one, those packaged black soap, to jẹ́ wípé has been refined, to pack it to clean dada. But ordinary black soap and local sponge, I personally will not be comfortable with you, because we all know many people hide under that and they do a lot of stuff. I will not be comfortable. I don't use it. Local sponge, I'm not saying it's not good. It is good, but our people have used it for a lot of other means. We know it. Let us not hide. So a young student, a 16-year-old coming to school with that, the mother was now telling us she was the one that gave him because he has rashes. I said, what happened to Tetmosol? I remember many of you came for me. I said, what happens to Tetmosol? There are a lot of medicated soap that you can use if your children have rashes on their body to take to school. Not a black soap, not a local sponge. So from findings of the school said that boy was already visiting herbalist. Okay, DY. I'm a fi number síbẹ̀ tá bá ṣe tán. Ẹni tó bá mọ number ẹ bá mi respond sí DY. You know, already was visiting herbalist. And some people still don't see reason why the boy has to be rusticated. I said, so you want him to pollute the other children? Táwọn ìyá oníyà náwó lé lórí, millions of money to send to school. So you will be comfortable. You have seen that bí yẹ ṣe tọ́ leléyìí. O ti mọ̀ pé ele o lè fà kó bá fún ẹ, and you going to sleep pé kò matter. Please, don't matter. Even here in America, I know somebody that the child was rusticated because ọmọ yẹn ṣe nǹkan tí ò dá in the school. Wọ́n ní kó mú kúrò school. Níbí wọ́n rusticate ọmọ yẹn. First year ọmọ yẹn náà ní university ni, that boy was rusticated. Wọ́n ní kí yẹn lọ seek help fún kó tó padà sí school. So some people are still saying it doesn't really matter. Please, it matters a lot. Other children, safeguarding is involved in this case, where other children are, so that those children don't get polluted. Not only that, they said this guy, this young 16-year-old boy, was also owing some people over 500,000 naira. The question is, how did this boy get to this stage? And if you look at it, when I was to expand that case, because I was the one that actually blew it, I said something is not right. Why did I blow it? I watched the mother's interview. I watched her body language. I said something is not adding up. And I was very right at the end of the day, because that woman, she said she was crying. She said, no, 16-year-old. She said she was crying. And at the same time, she was telling stories. You say you can't find your son and you are so comfortable to be telling stories. I said, no, this man is too comfortable for somebody that their child is missing. Number one, you call yourself a widow. You have only 2 children. One of them is missing. I said something is not adding up. And you are too comfortable. You came to social media, which is good, to say that you are looking for your son. Unknown to many of us, Ashe, this woman already was communicating with the son. All the while she said his son was missing. The only thing is that the son refused to show up. The son was hiding with some friends. How was it easy for those friends to find these boys out? So probably those boys that the boy went to are his accomplices. So if you go and look at the mother, it was very easy for the mother to tell a lie. If you are perfect in telling lies, your children see you imperfect in telling lies, they will learn from you and they will copy whatever you are doing in double. I always say something, there are sometimes you need to hide to talk about some things for your children. At the end of the day, I'll tell them, I say, I don't want to lie to you. This is it, because I don't want you lying to me. I might feel embarrassed that I have to come out with them to tell them as it is. But I'd rather tell them as it is than to lie to them. Because when they will start lying to me, the repercussion might be dangerous, might be so bad that it's still coming back to me. You understand? So let us learn as parents to be a mirror in whatever we are doing with these children. Be close to them. So that particular woman, it was very easy for her. She came on social media. She was lying, telling different type of stories. Not knowing she knew everything going on. The child needed money. He lost his ID card for weeks. You as a mother, knowing that is what she was going to use to eat, you said you should go and look for it or continue to be hungry. Meanwhile, only God knows how many cases. Shebi is the one that happened in school. How about the ones, if that one can happen in school, that means others are happening at home that she's covering up. Look at this young girl now. As beautiful as she is, as intelligent as she is, how did she get to the stage whereby 19 people, 419 people got her to their side? Egbami. She doesn't even look it. Her look is so innocent. When I saw his post initially, I said, no, this can't be true. This girl looks too innocent. But one thing I know with American government is that they will not come for you until they have their facts. When I saw the case with this American government, I said, there must really be an iota of truth in this case. How did this girl get to this stage? What does she want to do with such amount of money? What does she want to do with this kind of money? And funny enough, they might not even be giving her much. The people that are using her. She is the one working the laptop for them. Remember, she's not the boss, so Samuel Osei and others are the boss. But she's the one helping them to enter into the system. Now, they will only give her probably a little portion of the money at the end of the day. How did she ever think she would do crime and go scot-free? Especially crime. Okay, please kindly click a like on the video. Thank you very much. Omoluwa said I should ask you to click some likes. 5 likes, 5 likes. We should have more than 5 likes. She doesn't even look like a girl that is from a poor family. She looks like a butter girl. She looks like a child that is omo boti, omo logo. How did she ever? This is a lesson. This is a wake-up call for us parents. I'm sure the parents are in shock too, as we are talking. Immediately she was arrested in April, and the parents will have gotten information that their daughter that is supposed to be in UK studying has been arrested in America. I'm very sure, because she's still a student in UK. I'm very sure our parents will be in shock, just like we are in shock. This is a wake-up call. Our society has become a society that celebrates money, irrespective of where that money is coming from. Our society has become a society that does not question things. Somebody says she's from a single mother. That's not enough. Many of us are single mothers here. That is not enough reason. Or maybe the mother encouraged her, and that is not enough reason. It is not because she's from a single mother. Being from a single mother is not an excuse to go into crime. There are people, there are orphans, no mother, no father, and they will never go into crime. No excuse for going. Hunger is not even an excuse to go into crime. Hunger, I repeat, is not enough reason to go into crime. Because at the end of the day, it's a decision you made with your head correct, and you will pay for it. We dey pray, we dey play, we dey pray, they show. You see where prosperity and flaunting of ill-gotten wealth has gotten us to as a people. Our tomorrow is now being mortgaged. Our youth, if this is coming from our youth, what is the future for that country? And when people like us talk, you will say, na jealousy. When we talk, you will say, it is jealousy that is worrying us. Is this jealousy for real? Okele gbigbe pẹ̀lú sùúrù. Peace of mind, contentment. Let us be careful the kind of friendship tí àwọn ọmọ wa ń keep. Let's keep tab on. Which day was I saying? I said, for the fact that these children, I'm fine. For the fact that these children are already in their 20s does not mean we should go and sleep. In fact, we still have a lot of work to do. But one thing I know is that if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? That we are living in a system whereby there is a lot of faulty foundation. And what is that faulty foundation? We celebrate riches. We worship money. We make it look like money is everything. And this is why our youth will do anything. I was telling somebody that was complaining about the politicians. I said, who are the people that will take over? He said, the youth. I said, which youth? The youth that will do anything for money? The youth that are putting their hands in a lot of things? I said, they will be worst. We should be ready to see worst. Not happening between us, in our midst, as a people.